Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Yeah, it's Sunday morning, about 5 a.m. I think. I can't keep up with the time. We're here on Vallehermosa here at the La Playa Beach Resort. Beautiful Sunday morning. My wife's in church, so is Virgil, and I get to enjoy my morning out here with a wonderful view. I love this place. If you don't mind, subscribe. Now, this morning is a little different. It is Father's Day. And for all you wonderful dads out there, happy Father's Day. Our plans this morning is we're going to go to San Carlos after church and enjoy a breakfast at Mr. C's. They've got a wonderful breakfast, and Grace wants to go there and treat me for a breakfast for Father's Day, which I don't mind. I enjoy it. We should have, won't get to see much of a sunrise because of the clouds over top of Cebu. But you can see the ocean look like a sheet of glass. It's just fascinating, isn't it? And we took a little road trip yesterday, and the main reason was I wanted to check out the little van and see how the cooling system is operating, to see if it is actually performing and holding up, and so far it seems to be very okay. I was impressed. And also I noticed something too. I'm actually getting a little better fuel mileage. Normally I get on, when I get close to a half tank, I've only got right at 100 kilometers or 60 miles. And I've only got a 9-gallon tank. And right now we got 160 kilometers on it at the halfway mark, which is a noticeable difference. Now you're wondering how I know this. Well, every time I fill up gasoline, I reset one of my tripodometers just for that purpose, to monitor fuel consumption and see if it varies or it gets worse or whatever, in order to catch something that would cause me a problem. And also I got one tripodometer just for oil changes. I like the feature of having the two tripodometers available. So that's a plus. So, over 3 years now, little van has overall, I have to say, it's been good. It's had its fair share of problems, but for a high mileage vehicle, that's what you get. Just lucky, all the parts are available for it. Now, I've not had anything major. It's all been mostly suspension and a tensioner bearing, which is belt tensioner bearing. Those seem to wear out pretty quick. So far I've installed 2, I think. Yeah, 2. And I've noticed that it's starting to make that little chirping noise again, so I say it'll be due soon. Which is not a big deal, because I keep an extra on board with an extra set of belts. So it's not a major deal to change. Yeah, this is my Sunday morning. Looks like we got some people over there in the distance. Looks like they're getting ready to enjoy the water. Some of them's already in the water. And it looks like I don't know if the tide's going out or coming in. I didn't check. It's not low tide, so we just have to wait and see. Oh yeah. As you can see, we got a partly cloudy morning so far. I can't see the volcano from here. And it's probably covered with clouds if it was could see it. It's not been visible since the eruption. And our chickens are still doing okay. Grace checked on them yesterday evening. I didn't. I was tired. Long day out. We got a group of birds. I think they call them ewes or something like that. They're in the stork family, I think, with the long legs and beaks and so forth. I don't have enough hands or I'd show you my coolant level. But I'm sure it's okay because I can tell when I turn the vehicle off how long the fan runs. And it cycles off pretty quick. And the only time it runs a long period of time is when the coolant is low. Yeah, looks like we've got some more people getting ready to enjoy the beach today. I say the beach will be crowded today because it is Father's Day. Looks like we've got some out there at a little fishing boat getting prepared, and some out at the shelters. So I'm sure it'll be a busy day. I'm just enjoying the view, folks. I love living here, I'll just be honest with you. You know, we have a lot of YouTubers out there and they want to focus on some of the negatives, but there's too many positives. You know, yeah, things are different here. Like any place you go in the world, it's not going to be the same as where you grew up. You know, that's just the way it is. Each country will have their own way, their own governments, different rules and so forth. And as long as you abide by them, you won't have no problems. I'll keep a low key, and I try to do nothing that would be illegal. That way I don't have any issues. Oh, by the way, I renewed my driver's license this month also. And that was a interesting ordeal. You have to go online and do their online test. And it asks us a lot of strange questions. that you, in most cases, you probably wouldn't know the answers to. I had to Google a lot of answers because I didn't know how many inches up from the dashboard was legal to put a cell phone. I didn't know the answer to that. I don't even know if I got it correct or not. That's another thing about the little online quiz. Even though I Googled it, it should have been correct at 4 inches. That I can't confirm because I don't know if it was right or wrong. Questions like that. Anyway, I ended up with only missing 2 out of 25. I got a 91 or 2% score, and I just saved it in PDF and I had it printed out, the form. Did my medical, which is a requirement. That was simple enough. Then we made our trip to LTO with those documents in hand. You got to have that medical with the number. You got to have that number in order to do anything on the medical. But anyway, when we got to LTO, we got there early. There was a few people there, but it was simple enough. We turned our forms in to the guard there as we enter, and he took them up front and they put them in line, and I guess it took about 15 minutes. They called me up there, and I sat in front of their camera and they took my picture. And the only thing they didn't do that I've been trying to do each time I renewed my license, I even did it online, put the correct address and everything, and their printout showed the correct address, my new address. But my driver's license still has my original address when I got my license when I lived in Lapa Lapa. I don't know what I got to do to make the change. I've done everything that was asked. I filled out the change of address form and so forth. But as long as I can drive legally, I guess it'd have to be as it is. My address is in our database, so I guess it's all that's necessary. Yeah, so I've got some people enjoying the water. But overall, it went by quite easily, and there wasn't no hidden fees or anything like that. I don't even remember the exact price. I think it was around 500 pesos, something like that. The doctor visit was about the same. That's about it. And unfortunately, I only got a 5-year driver's license. Due during the pandemic, I couldn't get in to get registration. That's when we had our little truck. And we'd go to San Carlos and try to get in line, and it'd be backed up for several kilometers, a mile or so. And there's no way we could actually get the emission test done, which is required for registration. We made several trips, but on the last trip that we went, had I guess an LTO officer on a motorcycle. He actually turned around and got around me and then set up his own personal road check and flagged me over. And my registration was out of date by a couple of weeks, something like that. Even though we tried a number of times, which was difficult because at that time we had to get a medical clearance just to get into cross the border for San Carlos. And that didn't make any difference. And what got me is he also wrote me up for reckless driving, and that don't make sense. We even quizzed that at LTO, and they said they have to take whatever the officer wrote down. Because, I pulled over and turned signal and all like that. But that's what we did, and it ended up costing, I think, around 10,000 pesos was the fine in order to get my license back. But the good thing about it was they gave me priority at the emission center to get a registration. Because with that citation in hand, they put me in front of the line. That was the only good thing about it. But it also prevented me from getting a 10-year license. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. 5 years is good. I can remember when it used to be 3. So things are improving. Maybe next time I can get a 10-year license. But I thought I'd let everybody know what's going on. Just another day in paradise. Another day in Grace and I's life. And hopefully everybody enjoys the Father's Day. And everybody take care now, and don't forget to subscribe.